Well, look at this. Annie and I are at the Hoover Dam. There's the sign for the Hoover Dam. We actually drove over it once thinking we were going to come out the other side because that's where the GPS kind of took us. But just to let you know, it turns around. So if you drive up here, you just get to turn your back around.
So now the Arizona side of the Hoover Dam is now a lookout point.
Is a lookout point. So here we go. We're going to drive back over the Hoover Dam again because we have to go back out the way we came.
So even though our trip was going state to state to state and not going backwards through states, we have been rerouted whether we like it or not. So we are going, even though we crossed the Arizona border and we documented it, we have to undocument it or we have to add to it.
Anyway, to make a long story short, we're in Arizona right at the moment. But we're going to shortly be back in Nevada and going back over the Hoover Dam. So you guys get, if you watch both videos, you can get one going to Arizona and one going from Arizona to Nevada.
Yes.
And it's not Nevada, by the way. It is Nevada.
It's not Nevada, it's Nevada. And the Nevadians will kick your butt if you say it wrong. And that means you, California.
Anyway, if you guys do want to know some information, they do charge parking on some parts of it. We saw $10 for the parking. So
can you get
Lake Mead at all? That is Lake Mead down there. You guys can see how low it is. And these are all the parking lots. Technically on, I don't know which side you'd be on. We'll call this limbo land between Nevada and Arizona.
Actually, we're in Arizona.
Oh, because there's the sign right there. You guys can't see the sign, but it's backwards right there.
But the thing is, even though the sign is there, it's actually the landmark for crossing is on the Hoover Dam. So my GPS is on, and it will tell you, or at least it did when we crossed earlier.
Anyway, this is the whole Hoover Dam over here on my side this time. Not that you guys know which side I'm on, but I'm actually the passenger at the moment. So we have to...
And while you guys are here, there's a lot of history on this dam. A lot of people have talked about it. Y'all know the name of it, the switch back and forth, and all that good stuff. But what I would like to tell you is that there was actually a heroical story on this dam when a man fell from one of these high cliffs and his buddy down below him swung out on his rope and caught him in midair and saved his life. Now, can you imagine that? How freaky it must have been for both of them. And we are getting close to the Arizona clock, which reads the same as the Nevada clock. They're both on Pacific time currently. Arizona does not have daylight savings time, so it spends half of its time on Pacific, half its time on Mountain time. We are getting close to the clock.
And that is the Arizona time right there on that first pillar as we pass by it here. So that is the Arizona time right there. And so this is Lake Mead off to the right here.
And that's where you're going to find right here where we are actually crossing from Arizona into Nevada.
Yeah, just so you guys know, yes, here's the bridge. Here's the other side. Kind of try to get Annie not in there. And there's the new bridge that they built over there. And here comes the Nevada time on the pillar as well. And there it just said welcome to Nevada.
And there's our history date right there on the wall, when they started and when they completed the Hoover Dam.
Yep, so 1931 to 1935.
Commissioned by President Hoover himself.
And there's the Hoover Dam.
Lots of jobs were created for the men that had lost their jobs during the Great Depression. So a lot of them ran out here and they went ahead and they started working. And their families lived in Boulder while they were working. They lived in houses.
So guys, they have like a little places you can eat and stuff now, and food and gifts. They've really done some work on this since Annie and I were here last time. because I don't remember any of this being here.
One of the really cool things that I found out recently was that the Hopi and the Navajo tribe, I'm trying to remember, I think if I remember right, it is the Navajo tribe does not think, or they do believe in daylight savings time, and they change their time so they're always off from Arizona, who does not believe in it. And then the Hopi are like Arizona, so if you are traveling through Arizona, through the Navajo reservation, and then into the Hopi, you will be traveling through several different time zones, and you may feel like you are in the twilight zone. So that was the end of the tour of the Hoover Dam, and we hope you enjoyed it.
And join us for more outlaw adventures on Adventures with the Outlaw Michael Tomsick.